Hello, this is Igor. Microphone check. Give me a quick yes in the chat if you can hear me. Awesome. Yes. Awesome. Fantastic. Man, I'm so exhausted. I'll be honest with you guys. I'm really, really exhausted. I'm excited, but I'm so exhausted because this past week I've been traveling. Went to Montreal to a rock concert and came back, went to WWE Raw. It's just been nonstop and it's been really packed August. It's my birthday month, as you know, and there's been lots of experiences that, I treated myself to. And I guess every time I come on the training with you guys, I kind of share this, but I don't do this to brag. I really do this to remind you that we're going to be talking about making a lot of money today, but it's not just about the money. It's about having the money and the freedom to enjoy it. And today's Thursday, and we're going to be kicking things off in a minute, because I invited a special guest to help me out today, and share with you something real cool. You see, I know that for many of you, e-farming is a bit unattainable. Many of you shared with me that you aren't necessarily able to spend money on advertising right now. You don't necessarily want to build an e-farm, don't necessarily want to build a list. And you were asking me for a different way to make money. In fact, many of you asked me, what's a way to make money that doesn't require you to go spending money? What's a way to make money that doesn't require you to go and quote unquote build a quote unquote business necessarily, but rather to be independent, to make money, to do it on your own terms, but not have to build a big business, right? Because you don't necessarily like that idea. Something you can do in your own time, at your own schedule, from home, from your laptop, from the beach, from your trailer, when you're traveling around the country, from your kitchen table, from your bedroom when your kids are falling asleep and you're sitting next to them because they won't fall asleep without you. Whatever the case, you wanted a way to make money from your computer that doesn't necessarily require you to become a guru or to go and write a book or, to go create a course and things like that. So I actually been searching for quite a bit for such a method, and I finally found it. I finally found a person who's going to teach it to you, and today's training is going to be all about that. It's all about how you can take yourself where you are today with the skills you got today and how you can go in and start making money very fast without having to create quote unquote products and stuff like that. So it's going to be really, really cool. And my guest, her name is Alicia, I think I pronounced it right, Alicia. And I'm inviting her for the first time. And I'm just excited to hear what she's got to show you and what she's got to say, because not only she's going to be teaching you how to do this, she's actually going to be demoing stuff as well as she's going to be showing you lots of case studies of people going to six figures using this, so you can see that it's possible for you as well. So help me welcome Alicia. Alicia, are you there?
Yes, Igor, I'm here. Thank you so much for that introduction. Yes, you did pronounce my name correctly. And I love how you sought out a solution for those who are looking for something that they can make money with real quick and even use that money to reinvest in their business. And then, then they can take on e-farming and use the money they're making from what I'm going to show them today to really build a business. So yeah, I'm excited about it.
All right, perfect. So, yeah, there you go. The mic's yours. I'm going to mute myself, and here we go.
That sounds fantastic. I'm ready.
Hi, everybody. It's Alicia. Woo! I am so excited to be here with you today. All right. I'm just getting everything set up here. And why am I so excited? Because today is the day that you are going to learn how to take those passions and the skills that you have and turn those into an online business. Doesn't that sound exciting? If it does, just say yes. Let me know that it sounds exciting to you. This is my passion. I love teaching this. I've been in this industry now since the year 2000, and we'll talk about that in just a few minutes. But today it's all about you, and I'm going to be teaching you what you need to know to get started. Does that sound good? Yes, yes, yes. Well, I don't want to delay. So let's go ahead and jump right in, because today, what I'm going to show you will change your financial future. And that's what I'm so excited about. That's why you see all of the energy right now. So, hi, everybody. I'm Alicia Lyttle, and let's get started, because today I'm going to show you how to build your freedom lifestyle using skills you already have. What did I just say? Skills you already have. Whether you're looking to make your first $1,000 online with a side hustle or build a freelancing empire like I have, I'm going to show you how to get started with micro gigs, just doing simple tasks. And that will be the start and foundation of your business. I'm an 8-figure entrepreneur and a 9-to-5 escape artist. So today I'll show you a super simple way to get your first sale online and start building your side hustle by doing micro gigs that just take a few minutes to do. And over my years of helping people build their freedom lifestyle, I've noticed that our students fit into these 3 categories. Tell me which one you fit into. The dipper. You want to work just a few hours a week to earn a little bit of extra money so that you can have another stream of income and spend that money on whatever you want. Or the freedom seeker. I know this will be a lot of you. You're willing to work full-time hours, not for somebody else, but for yourself. So you are looking to replace your 9-to-5 income with the work that you're doing online. We're my freedom seekers. And then empire builder. You're ready to go all in, not just building a one-person business, but learning how to scale with a team of people. Making more while working less is your ultimate goal. So the dipper, the freedom seeker, the empire builder, whichever category you fit into, you are in the right place. Today, we're going to show you a path to reach your goals. And I'm so proud of so many of my students who I will tell you about during this presentation, like Raquel, who's legally blind and celebrated with me on the phone when she had reached 200,000 US dollars earned online. And she didn't do it with any inventory. She never had to launch a Facebook ad. She doesn't have an office or employees. There were no startup costs for her to really get started, no fancy degree, and she didn't need any expensive tools. Or Sonia, who got out of debt. She actually has a 7th grade education. So one of my favorite success stories. And now she's making over $6,000 a month. And she's ventured into other spaces as well, starting off as a freelancer and now doing other things. Or Jessica, who needed to make some extra side money in addition to her 9-to-5. So she was a freedom seeker and she started freelancing. Eventually, I made more on my side job and she was able to quit her 9-to-5. Now she's her own boss. So she was a dabbler to a freedom seeker. She said, I'm a single mom supporting my 2 kids on my freelancing income. Thanks, Alicia, for all the support and referrals. My business keeps growing and I'm so proud of how far I have come. Or Sandy. And Sandy's big thing was that, you know, her son was having a birthday and she loved that she didn't have to call in sick and ask a boss for a day off because she is her own boss. And so when you have control of your own time, that is so attractive, right? How many of you would love control of your time, never to have to call into a boss again, right? And hundreds and thousands of my students are quickly seeing success from freelancing. Deb Cole, she said that I have made her multiple 6 figures, and I'm personally responsible for helping her to run a 7-figure business. So how do I intend to make the most of this hour that we're going to spend together? Well, I'm going to teach you how to make your first sale online using the skills you already have. And then we're going to go through the 3 steps to building a freelancing empire with micro gigs. Does that sound good? And then what you can do after this workshop to get started. So I want to help you to get started right away. And we're going to talk about that at the end. So stick with me until the end. I'm also going to reveal the 3-minute skill that's worth $2 million. Anyone can do this. We'll set a timer for 3 minutes and I'll show you how easy it is. Really, there's millions of opportunities out there for you, but we'll have fun with a few here today. And I'm going to give you a free digital copy of my new book. It's called Side Hustle Startup, 75 Side Hustles You Can Start Today. And in this book, it's got all these side hustles, and it will help you just to go through it and to look at the different things that people are doing to make money online. And you get to discover how to build your freedom lifestyle with micro gigs. So remind me at the end, I'll have a special download link for you. And at the end, there's a chance that a percentage of people on this training will get to work with us closely to launch and grow their new business. And I really do hope that that is you. So why are you here? Maybe you've struggled to find the right career in the corporate world. This is Laura, and Laura is a star. She's actually a photographer. And do you know that as a photographer, you can upload your photos to different sites, and anytime someone downloads it, they have to pay the site to download it. You get royalty on that. So she's uploaded some of her photos to the site so she can get paid on them. But she worked in corporate business for over 30 years. Since she's been with us, she's learned so many ways to make money doing side gigs and to start her income. What I love about what she says here, she says, I feel that my value as a businesswoman has reached new levels. And today we're going to reach some new levels. Maybe you've never been given the opportunity to reach your true potential. Christina's always wanted to have her own business, and she was able to do that. She made $10,000 really quickly, hired an assistant because her business is growing so fast. She says the key is to never giving up. It works as you're willing to never give up. I tell this to people all the time. As an entrepreneur, you need to tell yourself, I will never give up. Never, never, never. You might fail, you might succeed and fail again. It could be like a roller coaster, but you have to promise me that you will never give up. If you promise, say, I promise, Alicia, I will never give up. Maybe you've got big dreams that require both time and money to achieve. This is Leighton, and we'll talk about her again in just a few minutes, but she came to me in her young 20s, and she had been a mom of two since her teen. So she was a teen mom, had two kids by the time she was 19, really living in really bad circumstances. But she borrowed money to take one of my programs, and she borrowed it from her landlord. What a story. Like, of all the people you go to ask to borrow money, you ask the person that you owe money to every month to borrow money. Anyway, she asked her, she was able to pay her back within 2 months, and then some. She was making extra money. So now she only works 90 minutes a day, provides well for her two kids, and we'll talk about her again in a few minutes. This is important. You do not need business experience. You do not need a product. You do not need tech skills. You don't need to be internet famous. You don't need to personally sell anything to anyone, and you don't need a ton of time or money. And you do not need to live in a specific country or speak a specific language. My students are from, all over the US and Canada, South America, all over the Caribbean, Jamaica, Trinidad, Barbados, all over Africa, South Africa, Nigeria, Uganda, all over Asia. I have a lot of students in Malaysia and Singapore, and the list keeps going on and on. UK, Australia, New Zealand. It does not matter where you live. You can do this from anywhere in the world. Are you willing to put in a bit of upfront effort to build your micro gig business that doesn't require you to leave the house, report to a boss, or learn a bunch of tech skills? If that's you, say yes. Say, I'm like, yeah, I'm willing to put in effort, because this is a business that you have to put in order to get out. So I don't want to leave you with a misconception that this is easy. You don't have to do anything. You sleep and you make money. No, you have to put in some work. This is a legit business. So who are we? Well, I'm Alicia Lyttle, and this is my sister, Lorette. Aren't her two kids beautiful? And we have been working online together since the year 2003. I started a few years earlier than that, but it's been an amazing journey. And I started off in the year 2000. I was actually in college at the time working on my PhD. And before I went to college, I met this guy online and we started dating. And he wanted to really market and promote his knowledge and turn it into course online, asked me if I could help him. And we began building a business together. In our first year online, we made $500,000. I was completely shocked. And this is where my story begins as a digital marketer. In the year 2007, my accountant brought us the tax statement, and it had my name on it, and it became a turning point in my life. This is why I have a picture of it still. And she showed me that we had made $2.767 million that year. So over $2 million, almost $3 million in 2007. And it was at this time that I actually dropped out of college. And so while I was in college, I wanted to be a professor. But when I found out how much professors made, I made more than a professor's yearly salary in a month. And so I had grown up thinking, because of something my dad instilled in me, that in order to be rich, I would have to be either a professor or an athlete, right? To be well off in life. So I was on the road to being a professor. My sister was on the road to being an athlete. She actually ended up being a professional golfer. And I was on my way to being a professor. So needless to say, I dropped out of the PhD program. And by this time, I was married. We'd been working together in business now for 7 years, and the business was doing really well. But the relationship wasn't. Now, in 2010, we were on the path to make $6 million in sales, and we did it. By the end of the year, when I saw the bank statements, we had made $6 million in sales. But in the year 2010 was also when I left the man that I was married with. So that's a whole nother webinar, but trust me when I say that it was a good move. And if you heard the whole story, you'd be like, you should have left him sooner. So in 2010, I left him, but there was just one problem. You see, he was away on vacation with another woman, and his assistant found out and told me. And so now I'm like, boy, when he comes home, guess who won't be there? Me. So I left, and when he came back to the house and realized I wasn't there and my suitcase was gone, I'd left with my suitcase, my laptop, my cell phone. And when he realized I wasn't there, he turned off everything, the bank account, the credit cards. And I went to the grocery store to pay for some groceries while I was on my way to my sister's house. So I was driving from Texas to Florida, and I went to pay for the groceries, and the card was declined. And it was at this moment that I realized, you know what? I might be in some financial trouble right now. He might not be so willing as I would be willing to continue to work together. So I said in my head, you know what? We're not going to be together on a personal level, but guess what? We built a business for the past 10 years. I spent every day for 10 years on this business. We're definitely going to be working together in business, but he locked me out of everything. He locked me out of the house, 12,000 square foot mansion, the bank accounts, the credit cards, even courses and products that I had created or my sister had created with her name on it. He logged in, it changed the password, and had all of the money go to him. He locked me out of our client database, which at this point was 400,000 people. He took my personal email, changed the password, my business email. I was completely wiped out. And in one day, I went from being a millionaire to being completely broke. And I don't know if you've ever been in a situation where you're at the lowest part of your life saying, why, Lord, did this happen to me? I didn't deserve this, right? Anybody ever done that? I was so why me? For a long time, because he said, if you don't come back, I'm going to make your life miserable. And he really did make my life miserable. So now I'm sleeping on, it took me 6 years to get divorced, by the way. Now I'm sleeping on my sister's sofa, and my good friend Les Brown calls me. Do you know Les Brown? Do you guys know Les Brown? If you don't, you need to YouTube him. He is one of the world's best motivational speakers. And he calls me and he says, Alicia, you might have fallen on your back, but if you can look up, you can get up. And then he said 3 times, get up, get up. And in that deep Les Brown voice, he said, get up. And I got up off of that sofa and I went to my sister. And, my sister and my mom were in business with us as well. And he locked both of them out. So not only did I lose everything that day, but they lost their income that day as well. And that's the feeling on me was just horrible. And so my sister and I, we started thinking to ourselves, you know what? I must have something that someone is willing to pay me for. I must have a skill that someone is willing to pay me for. And this is when I started my first side hustle. And so I said, you know what? I am really good at testing websites because I had done it in our previous business and checking to see the user experience, if there's any broken links. So I started that as a side hustle. I set up my side hustle on a website that had just launched called Fiverr, and I started making money online with this side hustle. And then we continued to build multiple side hustles to where we've also built $1 million companies and make millions a year. And today we're teaching others how to start their side hustle. And this is where you come in, because today I have a strong belief that no matter what your situation is, how much money is or is not in your bank account, by digging in and asking yourself the same question that I asked myself, what do I have that someone else would be willing to pay me for? Right? When you ask yourself that question, no matter what situation you're in, you can pull yourself out because you have skills, you have abilities and information that others would be willing to pay you for. And over the past decade, we've rebuilt and we've been invited to speak all over the world. Australia, Singapore, Malaysia, Jamaica, Tampa, Florida, all over the United States, literally all over the world. I have been to places that I never thought possible. Why? Because my sister and I are also first generation Americans. My dad is from Jamaica. My mom is from Guyana. And, my mom cleaned houses for a living. I didn't expect as her daughter, I didn't envision that I would be going to China and Japan and Africa and India and Dubai, speaking and teaching people how to leverage the power of the internet to build their financial future. And we've changed people's lives. We've done lots of masterminds. We've been featured on TV and the newspaper, a ton of interviews, helping people from all over the world. We've even won a lot of awards in the process. And I've helped thousands of regular people achieve stability, security, and freedom by building their online business. And you probably already tried a bunch of ways to make money online, listen to YouTube trainings, taken courses, and you really want to learn how to do this correctly and take action on it. Am I correct? Nobody wants to live paycheck to paycheck. And you probably have already heard that 90% or more of the people who try building an online business never make a single dollar. It's not because it's a scam. It's not because it's impossible. It's not because they're incapable, but it's because they can't figure out how it all works together. And that's what I'm going to teach you today. So the 3 steps to building a successful freelancing business. And a freelancer is just someone who has a freedom lifestyle, who works as their own boss and has clients, does work, gets paid. So the first thing you have to do is choose a skill. The second thing, set up your client magnets, attracting clients to pay you. And the third is deliver results. I like to say over deliver, right? Always over deliver. The big secret to success isn't talent, money, or connections. It's courage. It is courage. And you have a calling that's in your heart. And I know it because you would not be here with me today if you didn't. You have a calling and it's in your heart. And if you want a life that at the end does not have regrets, you need to find the courage to start living your dreams. My student Tosh had the courage, and Tosh says, feel the fear and do it anyway. When she posted about the first order that she received, she said, the only way to get rid of the fear of doing something is to go out and do it. She's trying to encourage others in this community. You see, we have a community of like-minded entrepreneurs all working in excellence to build an online business. Empress had the courage. She said, I did it and you can do it too. Marsha had the courage. She said, thank you, Alicia. This is a major improvement for me. And when you really take on being your own boss, starting your own business, you'll see major improvements in your life. Shane, he says, orders are coming in daily. Who would like that, right? Orders in your e-box daily. Say me. Come on, say me. Orders in your e-box daily. Yes. Audrey said it. I didn't know I could get an order so fast. The times that we're in today, it's the perfect time to step into your online business. I have never seen a better time in history that has, the technology, the clients, the opportunities to start an online business. It's easier than ever before. So Zorahan had the courage. He said the orders started streaming in, right? Amen. Maxine had the courage. She said, I made my first sale today and I'm super excited. I'm happy I made this decision. When you make the decision to start, when you make the decision to say, you know what, I'm going to do this, I'm going to be my own boss, you are going to be happy that you made that decision today. So do you have the courage to make a positive change in your life? All I want you to say right now is yes, 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 yes. Scream it wherever you are right now. Say yes, type it in to me and say yes. I just want you to say yes. I have the courage to make a positive change in my life. And that change starts today. That change starts right now. Before I move on, I need to make a few things crystal clear. If you win, we win. We believe in honesty and transparency. So we want you to understand that we can give you the tools and the training and the encouragement and the motivation, the inspiration, the community, but you control your own destiny. Our students are earning a wide variety of incomes and not all results are typical. Most of our students earn enough to supplement their income. Not all replace it, but yes, some do. And like any business, it takes time, dedication, perseverance to succeed. But unlike most new businesses, the startup costs are very affordable for almost anyone. Sharika says, this is an amazing opportunity for anyone wanting financial freedom. Is that you? I started my journey in January of 2020, and my only regret was that I didn't start sooner. Let me read that again. And my only regret is that I didn't start sooner. I'm earning over 4 times my 9-to-5 job paid with the potential to earn a lot more. Take the step. You won't regret it. Congratulations, Sharika. Listen, the system that you learned today, it's not anything get rich. While you can make progress quickly, you should not expect immediate life-changing results. You build over time. A sure thing, it's not a sure thing that's guaranteed success. What is sure is that you have to apply yourself. Understand? Right? I don't like working with people who are lazy, who don't apply themselves, who expect me to do the work for them. Come on. And it's not something where you don't need to learn or apply yourself. We provide the training and tools, but it's up to you to put them to work. If you understand that, say, got it. Say, got it. We want you to succeed because if you do, you help us fulfill a mission of creating successful entrepreneurs and live up to our excellent reputation. Got it? All right. Before we dive into the 3 secrets to making your first $1,000 online and becoming a freelancer and building a life-changing business, do you promise to keep, just say I promise in the chat, do you promise to keep an open mind and take action if this system seems like the right thing for you? Just promise me. I want to make sure that we're both spending our time well today. So here we go, digging right in. My 3 secrets for building a life-changing business with micro gigs. Secret number 1, the micro gig revolution. The $1.2 trillion freelancing economy has no bosses, no meetings, and no commutes, right? So this is about working from home on your laptop. I'm touching my laptop right here. Secret number 2, you're going to use the skills you already have. You learned most of what you need in elementary school and just by being alive. And anything you didn't, I can teach you in a few hours. Secret number 3, get on a platform. There are platforms out there with millions of people looking to hire talent. That is going to be you. You need to put yourself in front of them. So diving into secret number 1, are we ready? Yes. The micro gig revolution. The freelancing economy is huge. It really is huge. And it is all about you being your own boss and working for yourself. Americans are spending over $1 billion hours per week freelancing, according to Upwork. And there's been a massive shift in the way we work. Freelancing is consistently growing. If you look in the media today, you'll see that people that during the pandemic got to work from home, they don't want to go back into an office. They have the taste in their mouth now for this new way of earning, working from home. And even if they work for a boss, right? How much time do you save not commuting to work, not getting ready for work, right? Getting dressed for work and all of that stuff. So I was reading this article in Market Watch. This lady said, I'm very outspoken about my desire to never work in an office again. CEOs and employees are locked in a battle of wills over when they will return to the office or if. So as we read about people not wanting to return to the office, they're looking for opportunities to be their own boss. And you could be unemployed, underemployed, whatever it is. But one thing we will all agree on is that we could all use additional income. True or true? We could all use additional income. And that's why being a freelancer, getting your side hustle on works. Freelancing work is in demand more than ever before. And now companies globally are hiring freelancers to do the work that they need to get done. We all know there's a labor shortage, and companies globally are saying, you know what? Let's hire freelancers. And that's where you come in. And they'll hire you to do one-off tasks, or they'll put you on retainer, but you can have multiple companies that you're working with. Why? Because you're working as a business. You know, recently I was looking at an article that says the freelancing economy has grew by 22% and is just expected to keep growing and growing. Fast Company said, why are so many people freelancing? Well, half of the US workforce will be freelancing by 2027, including you. And then, you know, this article was just talking about why it's so attractive to a total of $1.2 trillion. So what's the catch? You might assume that there's a downside to ditching cubicles, commutes, meetings, performance reviews, and that freelancers would earn less, but that is not the truth. When we talk about earning over $75,000 a year, we're talking US dollars today, all day. Traditional employees, 26% earn over $75,000, but a freelancer's 36% earn over 100,000. Traditional employees 9%, freelancers 12%. Freelancers are making more money than traditional employees. And why is that? Because there's no cap to how much money they can make. Let me give you an example. My sister Lorette, she used to work for a Fortune 5 company, one of the companies on this list right here that are now hiring freelancers. Anyway, she was making $60,000 a year. Okay. Now she did something really good in the company. She got awarded for saving them millions of dollars a year. The work that she did was just outstanding. She got all sorts of awards for it within the company. So if Lorette wanted to increase her salary, because now she wants to travel the world, she wants to buy a new car, she wants to buy a house, right? Because at that time she was living in an apartment. So if she wants all of these things and she went to her boss and said, hey, boss, I know that I've been doing so well. Thanks for the awards. But what I would really like is a raise. I would like to make $1 million a year. What would her boss say to her? Her boss would be like, Lorette, you are crazy. They would call to get Lorette some help, or they would tell her, go back to your cubicle and stop joking. But guess what? Last year, Lorette made $1 million, right? Because there's no cap on what she can make as an entrepreneur. If she wants to make more money, she puts out more offers, she gets more clients, right? She builds her business. Could she do that at the Fortune 5 company she was working with? No, they tell her to go back to her cubicle. Do you see it now? Do you see it with that example? The earning potential isn't the only reason why people are rushing into the freelancing economy. Here's one of my favorite books, The Top 5 Regrets of the Dying. When you think about people and what they regret most at the end of their life, right? Think about that for a minute. This book was written by a lady named Bronnie, and it was her job to be with people at the end of their life. And as she did this, she talked to them about their regrets and put it together in a book. And people said, I wish I had the courage to live a life true to myself, not the life others expected of me. I wish I didn't work so hard. They're talking about working for somebody else. I wish I had let myself be happier, right? Finding the things that truly fulfill you in life. A vast majority of Bronnie's patients had never accomplished even half of their dreams, often because of their choice to keep working for somebody else. If you do not want to regret things in your life at the end, then today you make the decision to be happier, to live a life true to yourself, and to accomplish your dreams, right? Money is not the goal, right? Money is not always the goal. What is the goal? The goal is time, controlling and having control of your time. How many of you know this is true? Say true if you know this is true. Most people live their lives for the weekend. If you work a 9 to 5 or know somebody who does, then you know that people say TGIF, right? They just worked a whole week and now they just can't wait for the weekend to get some time freedom to be able to do what they want to do. But usually that's catching up on all the things they couldn't do from the week because the week was so busy with working for someone else. So my sister put this in this presentation because she thought it was so important, because her lifestyle that she has today, she spends time with her kids. She's always available for them because she works from home. She takes her daughters to ballet and tennis and swimming. I mean, if you saw her daily schedule, you would wonder where she gets any time to do any work from home. But she always says, kids don't remember the toys you bought them. They remember the time you spent with them, right? Controlling your time equals true freedom. This day and age that we're in, the new wealth is control of your time, right? That's what people consider true wealth. Do I have control of my time? Do I have true freedom? More than half of freelancers refuse to return to a traditional 9 to 5, regardless of the money offered. You could never get me to go work in an office. Even if you offered me $10 million a year, I'd be like, but I don't have freedom, right? To travel, to do what I want. I can work from anywhere as long as I have my laptop and an internet connection. What does that say about the way that we work and the freedom in our lives? Freedom is the new wealth. I saw this on Facebook. A lady named Anna posted in it. She said, I never understood the concept of working from the age of 18 till 65 just to enjoy the last 15 to 20 years of life when you're old. And that's if you make it there. All I hear is save for retirement. There has to be a better way out of this whole waiting till retirement thing. I, for one, do not want to wait till 65 to retire. Any suggestions? I responded and I was like, Anna, it is time for you to be your own boss. I see that you are ready, right? I see that you are ready. Natalie says, looking forward to your training. Sounds very promising. Sounds like a very promising option from a 9 to 5. I'm tired of leaving my son crying every morning. It breaks my heart. Right? I saw Natalie posted this as she's getting ready for the training. And I was just like, guess what? Now she won't ever have to break her son's heart again. So how do you start a freelancing business? Choose a skill, set up your client magnets, and deliver results. And stay to the end, and I'll show you how to have your business up and running as soon as tomorrow. Okay, the number two secret is skills you already have. You learn most of what you need in elementary school or just through life. And anything you didn't, I can teach you in a few hours. And there's a very good chance that you already know things someone else is willing to pay you for. Your existing career skills could help transition you into a new life. So what career skills do you already have? Tell me in the chat, what skills do you already have? These are things like the skills that you've used and a boss has paid you for. Those are career skills, right? There's so many different types of skills, hundreds of in-demand skills. But somebody would say to me, but what if I have no skills? I do have people that say this, but Alicia, I have no skills. And I'm like, well, you can learn some, and there's no degree required. This is my student, Carrie. She actually had career skills in bookkeeping and learned skills in graphic design. So she learned how to do graphic design. I love it. I love graphic design. I have a whole course on it. So Carrie took that course, and now Carrie makes money both ways. She got clients from the same site that I put all my students on, and she's building her bookkeeping business. She's at $5,000 to $6,000 US dollars a month on that one. And then she learned design, and she has her design business. She mostly makes ebook covers, and I'll show you why, and book covers. For my latest book that is on Amazon, she designed that cover. Go, Carrie. And she makes about $5,000 to $6,000 in that business as well. Then there's my student, Gianna. She learned content writing. She writes memoirs for people, and she charges them between $3,500 and $12,000 US dollars to write the story of their life. Here's Danny. He learned a new skill, transcription, and does transcriptions for clients. Here's Christian. He learned logo designs. He's from Togo, but I love what he posted online. He says the business works, but you have to be patient and never give up. And he posted this badge. We have badges in our community. Got another order. So what are the hottest online businesses to start today and start quickly? I love transcription, phone calls, and design. Let's talk about transcription first. It's all about turning an audio or a video file into a text file. Now, I know I talk fast and I'm going through this presentation fast. So if you would like a copy of this presentation typed up for you and sent to you in your email, say me in the chat box. Go ahead and say me in the chat box. Everybody says me. Look at that. Everybody always says me. It's because people like to not only learn in video, but if they have the transcript with it, bam, they absolutely love it. So an example of this would be presentations like this one, podcasts, radio interviews, sermons. There's so many podcasters out there who need their stuff transcribed, so many lives going on, so many webinars going on. You can understand why this is so popular. I talked about Layton earlier, and this is a picture of her at her old job and, in front of it years later. And she told me that she makes more in 1 month doing transcription than she earned in 1 year at her old job. Her orders go as high as $900 from one client. Let's look at some of the orders that she posted in our group. $500, $150, $130, $900, $320, $80. Anybody like to receive $900 from one client? Just put 900 in the chat. 900 from one client for doing their transcription. Can I get a hallelujah? Right? Oh, everybody would be like 900. Give me that 900. Wait till I show you how to do it. In fact, Layton got so much transcription work, she started hiring other students of ours that are in our group. Look at this, 540, 260, 120, 80. One of my students, Joelle, who I just spoke to recently, she just posts some of her income here, 130, 95, 170, 250. Layton was featured in the newspaper about the mansion she was building and how she's an online entrepreneur. She said she went from making $350 in her 9 to 5 to making $6,000 per month after doing classes with Alicia. I'm able to take care of my kids properly. I'm able to take care of myself. I go where I want, when I want. Life is amazing, and I'm living it to the fullest. Thank you, Alicia. I love my new life and the person I have become thanks to Alicia's classes. Oh, thank you, Layton. Another student of ours posted in the group she's able to pay for her new car cash. Even more orders. Our students posted 120, 96, 250, 205, 170, 220, 75, 1,080. So what's the trick to doing transcription? All right. The first thing is, did you know that YouTube transcribes videos for you? So a lot of YouTubers will want you to transcribe their videos, but what they don't know, and you're not going to tell them, say, I promise not to tell, right? You're not going to tell them is that YouTube will transcribe the videos for them. So you're going to go to YouTube, click on these 3 dots below the video, click on open transcript. You'll see the transcript. You can take that transcript out, put it in like Google Docs, and use some short codes to format it, proofread it, look it over, you're done, send it off to the client. Let me show you this YouTube trick. I'm going to put my mic next to my computer so you can hear it out of the speaker. Listen closely. And tell me if you think that YouTube does a pretty good job transcribing. So watch as we go along right here. Let me turn it up. There we go. It's actually going to transcribe one of my videos on YouTube. So there are the 3 dots right there. So you're going to click on those 3 dots. The transcription now pulls up.
So when people direct message us, they can get a welcome message back right away. So I'm going to go ahead and write this welcome message real quick. All right, so I wrote the welcome message. Thanks for DMing us. We'll see this message soon. In the meantime, you can call us or visit us.
Wow. Did you know that YouTube transcribes videos? What? So could you transcribe videos for YouTubers? Of course you could. YouTube already does it for you. Could you do that? Give me a yes. Give me a yes. Give me a yes. I know, this is fun. I love it. I get a little bit excited. All right. So there's another tool that I use. It's called Temi. And so what I am doing here is I'm putting in my email address. I've already uploaded the file. It's called Ask the Right Questions. And I'm going to click send. All right. So I'm going to click send. So now that the file has been sent, it's going to tell me to check my email. And I'm like, this is artificial intelligence transcribing it for me. So now I'm going to go check my email. You got to edit and add punctuation, of course, but let's see how Temi did compared to YouTube. So I got an email. Temi has transcribed your file. Yay. Now it's going to ask me to set up my account with them. So it did all this for free, by the way. So now I'm going to enter my password in and click save. Pretty simple, right? I like it. I'm like, you do all the work, machine, and send me an email when you're done. All right. So you can also edit it right here in this format as you could on YouTube. And then you can, take the file out of Temi, but let's just see how it did. Hang on 1 second. I'm going to put my mic.
Hey, it's Alicia Lyttle. And in this video, I want to cover one thing that will help you to land clients. Now, I'm a digital agency owner. And if you're looking to start your own social media or digital agency, or you already have.
What? Did you see that? Was that cool? If you've just learned something new, say cool in the chat box. Now you see how Leighton is doing it, right? And all these people are doing transcription. They're using artificial intelligence to transcribe it for them, and no computer's perfect. So you got to edit, of course, but hey, that's okay. My top transcription client, absolutely amazing, paid me over $5,000 a month for the project. Donna says, I'm super impressed with the level of quality and commitment and excellence that everything that's Alicia's team has done. And so they were just really happy with the transcription work that I did for them. Now, I didn't do it myself. A machine did it, and I had somebody else edit it and send it in. But hey, amazing. So is transcription something that you could do? Yes? Yes? Say yes in the chat if you're like, yeah, that is something that I could do. All right, let's move on to the next one. Phone calls. Where's your phone? You got a phone? So high demand phone calls are companies will pay you to do mystery calls, customer service calls, appointment setting, courtesy calls, welcome calls, sales calls, whatever it is, they will pay you to do it. So what are mystery calls? I love this one. So a company gives you a script, then you call their office and you report on how the person who answered the phone did. And this is how companies see if their staff answers questions appropriately, if they're trained right. You just return the data that you collect from it back to the company with your comments, and you're done. It's actually pretty fun. My student Sonia built her business around phone calls. I told you about her before. She's the one with the 7th grade education. What? She lives in Jamaica, and you're saying a 7th grade education? Because a lot of you will tell me, well, I don't have a degree or a special certificate. And I'm like, you don't need one. And we've proven it over and over and over again. And if you have a PhD, great, right? But nobody is going to ask you to show your high school certificate or if you went to college. In my 22 plus years of working online, not one client has asked me for my resume. I've got it ready, but nobody ever asked me for it. And Sonia's collecting hundreds of dollars with calls, $250, $300, $200, $130, 250 on freelancing platforms. This is one of my students, Andrea. She said, I just want to celebrate how well this is going for me on Fiverr, the platform I put people on. I have 3 ongoing gigs right now and more in the works. I have extensive phone and customer service experience. So that's turning out to be a good niche for me. I'm still working my 9 to 5, juggling it all. But if this keeps going the way it has been, I should be quitting my job soon. And let me look at the time, 9 days till her last day. She actually turned in her resignation and sent it to me. She's got 9 days left and she is free of her 9 to 5. So, some of you might stay in your 9 to 5. You're not going to quit it, but you're going to make extra money on your own. Some of you aren't making anything right now, so your side hustle will be your main hustle as a freelancer. Some of you will quit your 9 to 5, right? So to make phone calls for clients, she makes phone calls for clients. You don't even have to use your personal phone number. There are free apps that you can download on your phone that will give you a number and you can make calls through the app and it doesn't give out your personal number. Write these 2 resources down. You ready? The first is Text Now, TEXTNOW, Text Now. And the second is Text Plus, TEXTPLUS. So Text Now and Text Plus, Text, TEXT, 2 really good apps that my students use. Okay, transcription, we've gone through that and I've given you some tools. Phone calls, we've gone through that. I gave you 2 resources there to start it. Do you guys feel like you're learning a lot? How you feeling right now? You feeling good? Because I'm about to go into my favorite skill of all time. You ready? Yeah? If you're ready, say ready. Come on, let's go. I'm giving you 200% here of my energy. I expect at least 100 back. Are you ready? Yes, ready. All right, design. My sister Lorette has chosen design as her micro gig, and this is just her on some of her travels. KL stands for Kuala Lumpur. That's in Malaysia, actually. She sent me a screenshot of her income from doing design, and it was $25,000. I'm so proud of my younger sister. So here's an example. You can make $300 for doing 55 images that take just minutes to create, $200 for some simple social media images. So simple design gigs, how much potential could there really be? First of all, let me tell you, and you probably already know this, design is in high demand. Every business owner out there needs images for social media. They need ebook covers. There's so much out there in design that every business out there needs design to be done in their business. My favorite is ebook covers. It's a $2 million micro gig business. I mean, it's way over $2 million as an industry. This is just what I predict this one person has made. So this lady who does ebook cover designs, she says, I will design an eye-catching ebook or Kindle cover for you with a bonus. And so she's got three levels of service: basic, standard, and premium. Her standard service is $20. If you look at the top next to all those 5 stars, she has over 37,000 reviews. Now, a review is when someone buys from you, they will leave you a review. Now, unfortunately, not everyone will leave you a review. About 3 out of every 5 people leave reviews just because people get busy, right? They don't always leave reviews. Next to that, it says 59 orders in queue. An order in queue means someone has ordered from you, but you haven't delivered yet. So she has to deliver those. They paid. They're just waiting for her to do the work. So let's do the math. Remember I said that only 1 in every 3 to 5 customers will leave you a review. So let's say 3. Right? Let's say 3, 1 in every 3 customers. So we'll take the number of reviews that she's gotten, over 37,000, multiply that by 3, and we've got an approximate number of sales that she's made. Remember, I don't really know. I'm just making an approximation. So she's probably done at least 112,005 orders, right? That's probably how many orders that she's gotten. So if I multiply that by her standard price, which is $20, that is $2.2 million that she has made, right? Now, I know you want to get off of this right now and get into it. And you're like, I'm going to start up that business today. It is so lucrative. Stick with me. Stick with me. She has 59 orders in queue. 59 times 20, that's $1,180. Is there anybody out there who would make sure that they got these 59 orders done before they went to bed so they could get that money paid to them and in their account? Now, every time I visit her profile, she has so many orders in queue. I visited yesterday. She had 82 orders in queue. I mean, you know, orders are always coming in, but when I screenshot it, she had 59. So does anyone want to see how to create ebook covers? I can show you how to do it from scratch and duplicate what this lady is doing. Now, if I do that, it will take me over time. I see that I've spent quite a bit of time with you so far today. So do you promise that if I show you and go live to the internet to show you, that you will stay on till the very end? Because I'm going to go over time. So if I kept going, I know you'd stay on, but I want to make sure that if I do this, that you will stay on till the end. Just put agree in the comments, and then I will say, all right, if everybody says it, I will go live and spend the time showing you how to create ebook covers, because I'm a little over time. Okay, everybody wants to see it. Yes, I'm waiting on you. Do you want to see it? All right, so the first thing I do is I go to canva.com, and you're going to sign up for a free account at Canva. My link to sign up for Canva is called thedesigntool.com if you want Canva Pro free, but I just want you to watch right now. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to design an ebook cover. Why? Because this lady, all right, let's go back. She's designing ebook covers. Here's what her service looks like. Covers. All right. Now, why is this such in high demand? Because there's about 1,600 ebooks being uploaded to Amazon every day. I don't think that you got that, because nobody said wow in the comments. There are 1,600 plus ebooks being uploaded to the Amazon Kindle every day. Do you think there are authors out there who need someone to create an ebook cover for them? Of course, and that someone is going to be you after this presentation. Okay, so let's type in ebook cover. Okay, ebook cover. And now what Canva does is it gives me all of these amazing templates that I can choose from to use as a baseline for my ebook cover. The hardest thing is picking one, because don't these look amazing? I'm just scrolling through. So what you're looking at right now are Canva templates that you can take and edit and make your own. So you see all of them. I'm going to show you another way where you can find more templates is you're going to click on create a blank template. And then you can look on the side right here, and they have all these templates for you on the side. Oh my God, they look so good. Look at how good this one looks. We're not going to use that one, but look at how good that one looks. You know, I mean, the hardest thing is picking one. Oh, that looks amazing. I love that one too. Right. So you're seeing all of these different niches and genres, ebook covers. Look at these. They're so nice, aren't they? Oh my. So, oh, this one, how to become a virtual assistant. I'm like, oh, I like that one for you guys. All right. And so let me go ahead and actually pick an ebook cover. Wow. There are some nice ones, right? All right. We'll use this one. Now, with this ebook cover, is that the one that I want? Nah, let's use this one. I like dark cover sometimes. Okay, let me just make it a little bit bigger so you can see it more on the screen. All right. In my training, my design masterclass, I dig into this deeply, but I just want to get started with you and show you how you can do this. All right. Let me think of a title. I'll do one for my sister, just because we'll have a good laugh on Lorette's account. So here's what I need you to do. I need you to set a timer for 3 minutes and see if I can create an ebook cover in under 3 minutes while teaching you how to create an ebook cover at the same time. So you're going to have to pay attention. Anybody have a timer? And at the end, I want you to type into the chat how long it took me. All right, let me, all right, let me get ready to do this. I love this. Can you guys tell? I love this business. All right. So, okay, I got it. I got an idea. All right. So start your timers in 3, 2, 1, go. All right. So this book is going to be for my sister, Lorette. who's going to be like, why did you do that to me on this webinar? All right. So I just put her name in at the bottom. I replaced the author name they have as a template. And then it says from the author of Wild Love. So let's pretend that Lorette wrote a book called Island Love from the author of Island Love. And now we have to change the title. So we're going to change it to My Lost Love. Now I don't really, actually, I'm going to take out it's that easy, highlight it. I'm just going to leave it Lost Love, but I don't like this font. So I'm going to highlight the font and I'm going to click here to see if I can find a font that's more feminine because this is a romance book. So I do like this one. All right, let me make it, but I'm going to move it up to the top. And it's not big enough. Let me increase the size of it really quickly. And so you see how quickly I did that. Okay, Lost Love. Now, Lorette told me that she'd love a romantic picture on the cover. This is not romantic. So I'm going to click on it and delete it, right? And now I'm going to go over to look over here on Canva. I clicked on photos and I'm going to search for romance. And I'm going to press enter. And now I want to look for something that has to do with lost love. There's so many nice ones. It's hard to choose, but look at this. You get all of the photos here that you can choose from. Oh, I kind of like this kind of dark rose. So let me actually pick this one here. Pull it over. So, I'm trying to pull it over so it'll catch. There we go. And I've got Lost Love as a flower. Let me make another version for her in case she doesn't like the rose, because she did tell me she wanted something romantic. So let's go up and pick a couple. Here they are. Lost Love right there. Look at that. That quickly it is done. Let me do one more. I'm going to type in heart and find a heart image or something like that we can put on this. So, all right. So now I'm going to delete that and I'm going to put on this. Ooh, Lost Love. So that quickly, stop your timers. That quickly, I made 3 ebook covers for her. I should have told you to stop it at the first one, but do you see how easy it is to make the ebook cover? And then watch this. If you go to this website called DIYbookcovers.com, click on book covers and click on 3D mockup. Okay, so which of these book covers do you like the best? I think Lorette will like this one the best. So in Canva, I'm going to click to download it as a PNG. I don't want to download all of the pages. I just want to download page 2. So it's going to go ahead and download for me. All right, so it's downloading. Now, step 1 in this book cover, this is like the book cover's done, mock-up of the book. All right, I'm going to click on composite because I love the look of a composite. Since it's an ebook but can also be a printed book, we'll pick that composite. Let me make my screen a little bigger there. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to browse my computer to find the book cover. Here it is. So I downloaded it from Canva. I'm uploading it to DIY book covers after picking the composite that I wanted. Oh, why is it not loading? Let me drag and drop it. Maybe it is loading and click upload. All right, here we go. There it is right there. Lost Love from the author of Island Love, Alicia Lyttle. Now I'm going to click next, and then I am going to download it. So let's go ahead and download it as a JPEG. If you download it as a PNG, it gives you a clear background, but we'll download it as a JPEG. And once it pops open, I actually need to stop sharing my screen and share a new screen. Okay. Can you see it now? So this is how it looks, Lost Love. And so now Lorette has paid me to do this. Pretty cool, right? Could you do that? Did you write down those resources, Canva and DIY book covers? Look, the times that we're in today, technology is so great. There are so many tools that you can use that are even free to build your whole business around. Exciting, right? Yes? Yes? Yay. Thank you. Thank you. I'm glad that you loved that. So do you see how easy that was to create something that has made a lady what we approximate to be over $2 million? Here's one I did over the weekend, a package, an ebook cover plus a 3D mockup. So we sell the 3D mockups, and that's how it looks. Flipping houses for big profits. No money, no credit, no problem, right? Got $175 for it. So transcription, phone calls, and design. Do you feel so much smarter right now? You should. And inside of our Freedom Portal, you can learn 15 plus popular micro gigs that I teach you how to do. Did you see how I did the book cover one? Imagine me going through it on a slower basis. Woo! I rushed through that so fast. Are you excited? Woo! So doing micro gigs isn't an issue because you can choose skills you already have, or you can learn new skills. And I and my team will be the one to teach you a lot of these new skills. So the final question is, how do I get clients? So secret number 3 is get on a platform. Millions of businesses are looking for freelancers, and all you have to do is put yourself in front of them. So if you want a job in the old economy, you have to go through the whole application process to get hired. But micro gigs are different. Small businesses are looking for freelancers to do work for them. You put up what you can do, they hire you. Podcasters alone are producing over 48 years worth of transcription work every week. There's so many opportunities out there. So what's my favorite way to get clients? These online platforms where businesses are actively looking for freelancers, Fiverr, Upwork, and Freelancer. The platform brings in clients and you get paid. In fact, I saw this article from Fiverr that says gig workers have made $2 billion using Fiverr. And with so much demand, getting clients isn't hard. Freelancer said that they've received a total of 10.6 million job postings from clients worth a total of $3 billion in paid transactions. I could only find the stat from 2016. Imagine where it is now. Fiverr, 3.4 million active buyers, and they've collected $2 billion in revenue. Upwork pays freelancers more than $1 billion per year from the 3 million jobs that are posted. Millions of opportunities for you. It's just about you getting in front of them. So how the platforms work, your client magnet is your listing and it attracts buyers. And you have to learn how to set it up properly. So follow my steps and my trainer Ava's steps in setting it up properly. Once you get gigs and reviews, things start to snowball. And that's when you can raise your prices and have new client getting strategies and even outsource. Many of our students get so many micro gig requests. They want our help setting up an agency even to take their business to the next level. There's only a small number of things they have to get right to have clients coming to you. Without running ads, without creating content, without making phone calls, you have to set up your client magnet profile. This includes having a keyword, and we'll talk about that in the training, but having a keyword that you put in your headline, having a good headline, just creating your packages and pricing, putting up some work samples. If you've never done it before for a client, guess what? Just do it for yourself and put up some samples. And then write your description, right? What is this about? What are you selling? Put your keyword in there. Inside my mentoring program, I'll show you the right way to get your profile set up so clients come to you. So now that you understand how the process works, you're choosing a skill, setting up your client magnets, and you're delivering the results. Over delivering, if I might say, always over deliver. And here's how you could earn your first $1,000. So an example, transcription, being paid $50 an hour per work. I pay Leighton $60 when she does work for me, but let's say 50, 20 hours of work, $1,000 you'll earn. Book cover designs, if you charge $20 per cover, you do 50 covers. Let's say it takes you 15 minutes per cover, even though it only took me less than 3. In 12 hours, you'll have earned $1,000. From there, things really start to take off. My student Dana, so I resigned. I've already replaced my income. The key to success I find with all my students is this declaration: I am a business owner. From today on, you are a business owner. Declare it, shout it from the rooftops. And when your mind says that, your voice says that, I am a business owner, you're ready. You got this. O'Neill, he went from unemployed to a new skill that earned him $2,000 a month to go on to make thousands and thousands more. Carrie, who made $30,000 shortly after she started. Aisha, who uses her voice, she does voiceover, and she paid for a new car in cash. And hundreds and thousands of others of my students who have used micro gigs to build life-changing businesses. Choose a skill, set up your profile, deliver amazing service, and now continue to grow. Learn new skills and build a team. Can you do this? Say yes in the chat box. Everyone should be saying yes right now, because guess what? You can do this. The internet is the great equalizer. It doesn't care where you're from, what gender you are, how much money is in your bank account right now, whether you've graduated from middle school or high school, have a PhD or not, right? On the internet, you put up what you're selling, you deliver the results, your clients leave reviews, and that's all people need to continue to buy and buy and buy from you, right? The internet cares about results. So who wants to get started right away? Say me in the chat box. Woo! Ugh. While you type me, I'm going to take a sip of water. Yes, yes, yes. Let's go. Who wants to get started right away? Introducing Freelancing Genius. We help you to create your freedom lifestyle. The bottom line is, we teach you how to be your own boss and build your online business, and we support you along the way. Here's how Freelancing Genius works. You're going to go through a detailed training and master the micro gig business model. Doesn't take long, not hard. You already know half of it from being on this presentation. You're going to increase your earning opportunities by learning new skills, and you're going to get your online presence established and your first clients as soon as possible. Here's what Marcy says about it. I love all the support of Alicia's team, so responsive and engaged. I really do feel like Alicia wants us to succeed and has our back. It's awesome. Here's what Michelle has to say. If you want the freedom of dictating when and how much you get paid, then Freelancing Genius is your ticket to financial freedom. She goes on to say, ongoing support you get from Alicia and her team like no other, like weekly office hours. Yes, when you join today, we'll meet every week. We meet every Thursday. Bring me your questions. I teach new things. Lorette comes on. We have other freelancers pop on. She said, hands down, this is one of the best programs I've been part of. It's definitely a program you should join if you want to make the money you deserve, all while honing your skills to set yourself up for a future of possibilities. What you get today when you join: the core system and training for getting your first client and building a successful business. Module 1 is Freelancing 101. This is your foundation. You're going to log in and start off with Freelancing 101. Anna said, I've just completed the online training and I see Freelancing Genius as the pathway to the next chapter of my life. What got me drawn to it was the idea of simple skills to earn an income from the comfort of my own personal space. She goes on to say, I found the course to be very well structured. Thank you, Anna, with amazing content that actually applies to today's world. I cannot emphasize enough the value being offered and the opportunities that lie ahead in the near future. Think about the opportunities for you. All right, module 2 to 4, getting clients. You're going to learn about Fiverr, Upwork, and all about freelancing on your own. So you don't even have to be on any platform. How do you do it without getting on a platform? I want you to have more clients coming your way than any reasonable person has ever hoped to serve. So make sure that you dig into these 3 trainings. They're short but impactful, and they talk about the most important things that you need to know: Fiverr, Upwork, and freelancing on your own. Andrea, she said, I started making money just a week after joining this program. It's been the best program I've joined so far that has given me results. And you're going to say the same thing. The videos are easy to follow. They give you lots of great ideas. There's a myth about Fiverr that you can't make money on there, and it's not true. I'm making money and planning on growing so I can quit my 9 to 5. She's got 9 days left
Some of my best clients have been on Fiverr so far. Any one of these master classes could be worth thousands of dollars a month to you. Freelance flipping. This one is really my sister's flagship part about this course, because it's all about an order comes in, you outsource the work, you deliver, you get paid, and you pocket the profits. It's all about working smarter, not harder. That means that an order comes in, let's say to do design, and you get it, you see the money, you got $20. Now you hire someone else for $5 to do the work, and you pocket the $15. Give you some examples here. We do website redesign. We charge $2,000 for website redesign. Website's already there. We're just making it look better. So this client paid us $2,000. We outsourced it for $190. The outsourcer wanted us to buy a theme for $48. We did that. And we profited $1,759 without doing the work. You can do the same thing. We repeated this. Another $2,284 from website design outsourced for $190, website theme for $48, and that is $2,046 profit. And that client is paying $197 a month for maintenance, right? And we pay the outsourcer $10 a month for maintaining the website. So get the money, and then you can hire someone else on Fiverr to fulfill it. Here's another one where Lorette is talking about she got the money, hired someone on Fiverr to fulfill it, and the profit once both projects are completed, $1,500. So just a model that she loves. She's showing some of the income that she made right there. Leah said, I just sold my first website package for $2,800. I also have 2 logos in the works. I've replaced half of my primary income with these 3 sales. I'm so happy. The sky is the limit. The ability to earn while someone else does the work is priceless. Freelancing Genius has changed hundreds of lives, and now it's time to change yours. Here's Joelle, one of my students. She said, motivation, you can do it. I was able to experience a lifestyle I wanted for myself and business on this trip as a traveling VA to a client that hosted one of her annual retreats. And she posted photos of her traveling, and the client paid, of course, all the expenses and for her to be there. With our 12 plus year track record of helping students, we're confident our training is the best of the best. So what you get inside, you get our core training, our Freedom Portal with all these new skills. Remember, I taught you transcription, design, and phone calls. Those trainings in depth are inside of the Freedom Portal, but what we also have for you are an additional 12 plus trainings in there. So make sure that you log in, you take the other trainings. 61% of freelancers specialize in 2 to 3 skills, so learn more than one. What's inside the portal? Oh my. The design masterclass, the advanced design masterclass, the SEO press release and articles class, social media management class, getting paid to use your voice, and on and on and on. So once you log in, you will see all of these courses in there today. You can pick one, you can pick 2, you can take them all, right? They're yours. So the design masterclass, one of my favorites. Look, this micro gig business is amazing, but to be able to make graphics quickly and get paid for it, this person here is making logo designs, and on Fiverr, they actually wrote that they made 134,000 sales, and their average sale is $40. That's over $5.3 million they made on the site doing logo designs. I think they're retired now, and he's not working anymore, but he built up, and it was $5.3 million doing logo designs. And I teach you how to do that inside of the training. My design students are doing this too, and they are making bank, right? They are making bank and just post all the time about being able to do that. So here's Carrie. Carrie says, I owe my next kid to Alicia. She wrote this on Facebook. She has helped me grow my business more than 1,500 times my investment. And I write back, Carrie, you made my day. I cannot wait for you to post on Facebook or Instagram or TikTok that I've helped you to grow your business more than 1,500 times your investment. So now get paid to make phone calls, another class in the Freedom Portal. It's another in-demand micro gig. So excited about it, right? $400 the students is posting about making phone calls. Andrea, remember I told you she's one making phone calls, and she said
there's so many orders coming in is what she's talking about here. And you'll have the same issues, so many orders coming in that you're going to ask me, how do I manage all this? How do I start hiring other people? That's when I'll tell you, go to the freelance flipping training. All right. Get paid to type. This is all about transcription. And I love Juliet posted in the group. She got an order for $400 and the client tipped her $100, right? You will make amazing tips here as well. Fiverr has it built into their platform that after the client reviews the work, Fiverr says, leave them a tip. And they give them 3 suggestions on how much they should leave you. So a single new skill could double your earning potential. One of these trainings can sell for over $1,000, but you're getting all 15 plus courses with new ones constantly being added as part of the package. So you're going to get the core training, the Freedom Portal, support from us because we have a private forum. It is our Facebook group, and this is where you can ask questions, get help from others, connect and network in a community. How many of you need a community of people who are willing to support you, right? You help others succeed and they help you. You will join an amazing Facebook group where I've seen businesses like ours charge $97 a month for this type of Facebook group. But guess what? For you, it is included when you join today. We like to award our top contributors. You will see certificates of appreciation. You will see people posting their badges. You will see people just getting support. Lillian says, I got my first 2 reviews on Fiverr, both 5 stars, small achievement, but this gave me the energy to keep going. 27 comments came in really quickly about people just congratulating her. Sometimes we need that. Sometimes we need someone to say, good job. Good job, Jane. Good job, Stephen. Good job, Joe. Good job, Mary. Good job, right? Here's Christian. He said, hi, everyone. I'm happy to be part of this amazing group. I'm open to learn from all of you, grow my business to gain financial freedom. Somebody comments, welcome aboard. You're going to love it here. This is a great program and a supportive group. That's what you're getting into today. Jan says, the awesome training, the Facebook group, and the always encouraging help and support are what she loves. So I love the badges. Every time our students get orders and they talk about their business, we have them badge themselves in the group. And you can see, got an order, completed the course, told 5 friends about my business, got my second order, got another order, got my first order, got another order. Are you ready to post your badge? Got my first client, first order. We're ready for your badge inside of the group, right? So when you get into the group today, you're going to see a folder with your badges, download them, read the instructions of when to upload. You're going to get the core training, the Freedom Portal, all the support that you could ever ask for. But that's not all, because I've got some bonuses for you. How many of you like bonuses? Give me a 5 in the comments for a high 5 if you're like, I love bonuses. Are you committed to making this business work? Of course you are. Do you realize that if all you did each day was the 3-minute book cover gig I showed you, that could be worth $7,300 to you over the next 12 months, right? Even with an investment over $4,000 in this course, it would still be a great deal, but you won't have to invest that. Not $4,000, not almost $3,000. You might think that that's what it would be. Most of you are saying it's probably going to be $1,997. Nope. To motivate you to join, we put together the best deal possible. You're going to get all the training for just 3 monthly payments. So when you make these monthly payments, 3 low monthly payments, you are going to be able, when you make your first payment, you're going to get access. But as you make the payments, you are going to be able to spread your payments out over time, giving you more of an ability to really earn while you learn and pay off what you made. So, but that's not all we have for you. To start faster and get more clients and build your online freelancing empire, we have this great report. It's called 15 Shockingly Easy and Profitable Freelancing Gigs. Oh, yes. Somebody said link. To get started, do you see what is on your screen right now? That website that's on your screen, the URL. You can type that into your browser to get started today, or if you see a link pop up, but type that into your browser to get started today. I'm going to keep going. I'm almost done, but I want you to be able to jump in, get started today. Once you're in, type done in the comments. So before I get off, I can see that you're in. Okay. This report we put together are the craziest freelancing micro gigs that you could get into. And they're shockingly simple and easy. We've come across some of these in our years, and we're like, we have to tell people about these. In this special report, we'll reveal our 15 micro gigs that people would never think of. For example, dog owners could never have thought about the fact that they could have their pets model dog products. Look at this lady. She will sell 3 poses in up to 3 locations with the product of her cute dog, and she's getting orders from Do It. It's time to put your dogs and cats to work, people. And if you've got a bird, or what about doing wake-up calls? What? Yeah, someone will pay you to call them and wake them up. And of course, you can use software to automate that. So the full report will be yours as a member of Freelancing Genius. So you get the core training, the Freedom Portal, the private forum, and the 15 shockingly easy freelancing gigs just by signing up today. The total value of this is like, we can't put a price on it. So, I have students making $12,000, $15,000, $20,000 a month. Okay, some of them are just starting and are making $500, $2,300 a month. But when you make a low monthly investment today to just pay it off in 3 months, or you can pay it off in full. You'll see that on the order page. You're thinking to yourself, what? Like, you only have to pay one time. You don't have to pay me a percentage of your sales, nothing, right? That money is yours. And I want you to make a lot of it and then tell me about it. Okay. So bonus number 2 is your own freelancing website. We found that a lot of our students want their own website so they can tell people about it, but they don't want to create it from scratch. So what we've done is we've created a template that my team will set up for you. So you'll fill out a form, they'll set up the website for you, and voila, you've got your own website. So you're going to get 3 templates to choose from, plus we'll handle the installation. No tech skills required to get your site ready. And businesses allocate a lot of money to get their websites done, but for you, it's going to be thrown in as a free bonus. So you get the core training, the Freedom Portal, the private forum, the shockingly easy freelancing gigs report, and now your own website. But that's not it. We're not done yet. You get a 21 launch plan and success path. Launch plan and success path. So we'll show you exactly how to spend your time over the next 21 days to grow your micro gig business as fast as possible. We've already discovered the path. All you have to do is follow the steps. Our students love this because when they go through the training, they're like, okay, now I'm ready to get started. What do I do? And I say, open up the 21-day plan, follow it for the next 21 days. And here's what it looks like right here. Just get it and follow it. Our students say, Marcy says, I needed something to focus on, so I've decided to do the 21-day launch plan. Gable says, day 10 of the 21-day launch plan, and I just got my first client on Fiverr. I start working with them tomorrow. People are always talking about how this launch plan is so amazing for their business, so we're throwing it in for you. You now get as a bonus number 3, the 21-day launch plan and success path. We're not done. We've got a resource room for you. Bonus number 4 is the resource room. So we have all these tools. You can see that I love tools. Have you noticed that? I've given you so many tools on this presentation for transcription, for phone calls, for graphic design. That was the number 1 tool. Okay, so this section, bonus number 4, it's a resource room with a whole bunch more tools. For example, you can use Canva to create the $1 million book cover gig we talked about, and you'll find more Canva training in that section, and a bunch of other tools that you can master inside of the resource room. So these tools can be worth so much to you in time saved that you need to jump into the resource room as well. The core training, the Freedom Portal, the Facebook group, the special report, the freelancing website, the launch plan and success path, and now the resource room right? Bonus number 5 is office hours. So every week I meet with you, or Lorette meets with you, and we answer any question you have in business. So here's what I found helps people to have the highest success, and that is being able to communicate with me and my team in an open forum setting. So not just the Facebook group, but be able to ask your question and see me answer it live. So ask me anything. Come to ready to talk about your success, whatever you want to do. Make sure that you're on office hours or you watch the replays, because we always record them for you. So Deborah said, really enjoyed office hours. Next week sounds amazing, because I tell them what's coming up. Kathy said, oh my gosh, I just started with this group and I'm so psyched after my first office hours webinar. Thank you, Ava. Laura said office hours first call was amazing. Alicia has kicked off the weekly program with some great links to grow your business. Can't wait till next week to learn about more side hustles. Well, and it just goes on and on and on. Maria says, I joined my first office hour session and I am so ready to put what I learned today into action. Thank you, Alicia. Excited, Sebastian, he said, excited to have attended office hours. Nicole, office hours was on fire. She's telling everybody in the group, don't miss next week, right? Sometimes our students present. Laura presented on what she is doing and we gave her an award for it. So you get coaching and office hours. Normally this would cost you an extra $2,000 a year in coaching, but it is included today with Freelancing Genius. So now we just threw in office hours. Boy, we are making it so that you are so incredibly successful. And look at the price on the screen right now. Look how easy it is to get started. So go to the link that you see on the screen, get started today. Click done in the chat box. Once you are done, you are signed up, you are in. Make sure that you get your email. But let me keep going. Bonus number 6 is a one-on-one onboarding call. So you are going to meet with the best coach in the business. Her name is April, and she is going to onboard you to the program. That means in a one-on-one setting, not a group setting, one-on-one, so you can ask questions and get the coaching you need. She's going to walk you through the site so you know where to find everything, the Freedom Portal, the Facebook group. She's going to walk you through everything so you feel comfortable with it, right? Yes, she does that for each member who joins. Why? Because we know it's so important for that first interaction you get with us to be one where you feel ready and comfortable and you know where to find everything. How many times have you bought something and you don't even know where to get started, where to find everything? No, you're going to have a coach walk you through everything, right? Chelsea says, I just wanted to take a moment to thank April for the awesome onboarding. Maria says, people, what an amazing onboarding call with April right now. She is brilliant. Thank you so much for pointing me in the right direction and getting to the heart of the matter. I know where I'm going now, and I'm so excited about this business and what lies ahead for me. And she tags me in it, Alicia Lyttle. Yep, here's April doing some of the onboarding. So now you get onboarding calls. What? I mean, we're really putting in the kitchen sink here, aren't we? Bonus number 7 is the family pass. This is unbelievable. Are you ready? I want to make sure you're ready, because what I'm offering you today is the ability to bring in a family member in this business with you as if they had paid in full to get all of the same training you're getting, so that you also have a support system. And what better gift could you have than gifting a family member with the ability to earn an additional stream of income? Right? So you're going to get one extra login for a family member. Kids 13 and above can have their own accounts. One of my superstars started at 15. So now we're throwing in a family pass. So now that's like when you buy it, you get one free. Buy one, get one free.
And speaking of doing something that you enjoy, I really enjoy teaching freelancing and really interviewing our students who are successful. So what I have coming up is actually a 2-day success summit for all of our students. And what you're going to get is a VIP ticket to that success summit. It is virtual, it is online. So you will also get all of the recordings. It is so exciting. It's going to be me, my sister Lorette, our amazing team, and we're going to pull in some of our most successful students to teach you how they are seeing such great success and how they saw it quickly. So as you're looking to start, grow, and scale this business, you are jumping in at the right time because our Success Summit is coming up and you're going to get a ticket to that to be a VIP, all the recordings to it, and it'll help you to really kickstart your business. Are you excited about that? Just say yes in the comments if you're excited about it. This is something that we just added on just for you guys. Perfect timing for our Success Summit for you guys to be able to come into it. So when you join today, you're going to get a VIP ticket. Go to the link that you see on the screen now. Do not delay. I'm almost off of here. I want you to do it before I'm gone. One of the greatest things about being your own boss and being a business owner is that feeling of satisfaction and accomplishment. You have a reason to get up in the morning. You have a business you enjoy, and you make a difference. Gable said, I'm so happy to announce that I got my first tip on Fiverr. I charged $15 and my client tipped me a full $25. She wants to pay me even more over PayPal. Then she put an update. I just completed an $80 video editing order and my client tipped me an extra $12. I'm on fire today. Good job, Gable. Sharon, whew, she has gotten so many orders. I'm so proud of her. She lives in New Zealand. Remember I said you can do this from anywhere in the world. I'm in the US right now. She's in New Zealand. She is crushing it. So the core training, the Freedom Portal, the private forum, the 15 shockingly easy freelancing gigs, your own website, the 21-day launch plan and success, the kitchen sink, I'm just joking, the resource room, office hours, an onboarding call, and a family pass. And all you have to do is go to that link, sign up right now. Tell me that you've done so in the comments. Type done in the comments. Make sure that you have gotten your email. Let me ask you the question, is this right for you? If you want someone else to tell you what to do every day in return for a paycheck, like you want someone looking over your shoulder to make sure you're doing your work, right? And going to work and in a cubicle, this is not for you. This is for someone who is a freedom seeker, someone who is an empire builder, someone who wants to be their own boss and build their online business. The bottom line is what I'm offering you today is BYOB. Type BYOB in the comments. Build your online business, be your own boss. That's what it's all about. BYOB. Bottom line, I've just thrown in so many bonuses, so much in the course to help you. But all you need to know is that Alicia, Lorette, and their team are going to help you to be your own boss and build your online business. Are you ready? I know you are. Go to that link, sign up right now, and click done in the comments once you've done so. Leighton says, I owe everything to Alicia and Lorette. I am where I am today because of them. I'm taking care of my kids. I bought land, I built a house, and I even opened up my own cafe. She goes on to say, I love being a boss lady. And I'm so excited for you to be a boss man or a boss lady. BYOB, build your online business and be your own boss. Sometimes I get this question, won't the market get saturated? But I always point people to where people are saying, I got my first order. I've completed my first order. I'm so overwhelmed. First review, first client, first tip. I had to share. My first sale is awesome. I didn't know I could get an order so fast. I got my first order for over $100 on Fiverr. It might be small, but I just have to celebrate. Listen, celebrate in your success. Celebrate. You will celebrate each and every day. Can you see the possibilities? Give me a yes in the comments if you can see the possibilities. Right now, you should be signing up for Freelancing Genius so I can see you inside of the Facebook group on the next office hours, hear about your onboarding call with your coach, and so much more. Listen, why not make the shift in the way we work for you? Do not ever say that this is something you can't do, because time and time again, my students have proven that anyone, anywhere in this world can do this, right? Anyone, anywhere in this world can do this. So sign up today. I will see you on the inside. I want to take your questions, but first, in the next 10 minutes, because I gotta go, in the next 10 minutes, you have to make a decision. I'm about to set my timer on my phone. You have to make a decision. If you haven't already, I see so many people type done in the comments. I know that you are jumping on board, but you got to do it now. Jump on board now because I got to go and I want to make sure that you're in, that you're safe. You've got everything that you need. Let's go. And the next 10 minutes is time to make a decision, right? Do you want to feel your value? Are you ready for that? Are you ready to say, you know what? I am ready to take this on. I deserve this. Question. I don't like selling. How will I find buyers? Go through the training on how to position yourself on the platforms where buyers come to looking for services that you offer and will pay you there. So you really need to also learn how to set up yourself on the platform correctly so they can find you. Are there startup or monthly fees on the platforms? No. I don't feel ready. Can I do this later? Later. So let me tell you something about later. Do you remember I read the testimonial from one of my students who said, my only regret was that I didn't start this sooner? Let's say you start off and you're kind of averaging making around $5,000 a month. And 10 months from now, you've made an extra $50,000 sitting from home doing ebook covers or whatever it is you decide to do. But let's say you don't do it. What does it cost you to lose that $50,000 that you potentially could have made? Right? Hypothetical situation. But what I like to tell people is the loss is so great to you if you don't start today. And when I see people, that is everybody's biggest regret who says, can I do this later? If they do it later, they say, man, my only regret was that I didn't start sooner. My only regret was that the first time I saw you, Alicia, I didn't jump in. Don't make that your regret. There is no later. Today. Tomorrow's not promised us. Today is when you need to jump in right now while you're watching this, when you know in your heart that you have a calling and you can do things so much bigger in this world, that you want to make an impact in not only your life, but in the lives of those you love, and that you have skills that someone else would be willing to pay you for. You know that there is no later for you. You know that today is the day that you do this. Okay. Any other questions? I might not be able to answer all of your questions now. So what I want you to do is post your questions inside of our Facebook group. So you know our Facebook group, post your questions inside of our Facebook group so that we can assist you. Once you're in the Facebook group, can ask any question you want. You get the core training, the Freedom Portal, the Facebook group, the report, the freelancing website, the 21-day launch plan and success path, the resource room, office hours, the onboarding call, and the family pass. I see a lot of you have already signed up. You can go ahead and jump off so you can log in and get started. So go ahead, as you've already joined, go ahead and log off and log in so you can focus on the training, focus on that future you have that is so promising right now, all the opportunities that you've just opened up. First of all, help me in congratulating everyone who signed up. Type congrats in the comments to them. It's so important to congratulate other success. And as you succeed in this business, post your success in our Facebook group. Let others congratulate you. Absorb that and just say thank you. And anytime you see someone posting your success, you'll see it happen so quickly. You're like, oh my gosh, I think that person was on the same training I was on, and look at them. They're already doing so well. Well, you need to congratulate them, right? Congratulate them because they might be faster than you, but you are on your own road to success, right? Take the training, jump in today. But take your time in going through it, or go through it all tonight. I don't care, right? But guess what I do care about? That you have to start today. You have to start right now. To have something you've never had, you need to do something you've never done. And the clock is ticking because you have two options right now. Ignore this and keep doing what you're doing and getting the same results that you're getting, or make this small investment into yourself, your future, and living the life of your dreams and have a different life. Have that freedom lifestyle you truly deserve. Do you know how good it feels when someone buys your service and they love it and they compliment you on it as your own boss? It's an amazing feeling.
So you see the link on the screen. Jump in now. I will see you inside of the Facebook group. Oh, and before I forget, I do have that free ebook for you. So I'm going to give you the link to it, right? I'm going to give you the link to this ebook. This supplements the training that you're going to get inside of Freelancing Genius. So you can download your free copy today, choose a micro gig and get started. There's something for everyone, regardless of your age, experience, or skill set. AliciaLyttle.com/75, and you can get that free ebook today. When you look at this, you're like, design, right? Everything you saw, this whole PowerPoint, graphically designed, but there's that ebook cover. Go ahead, download this today, write it down. Did you write that down? Let's go, let's go, let's go. Wrapping it up, just a few minutes left. Karen says, I do not have enough words to explain how Alicia and Lorette have changed my life. I started as a student and with student of ours, and with their guidance and easy step-by-step training, I quickly built a freelancing business that now allows me to spend more time with my family and enjoy life much more. Would you love to enjoy life much more? Would you? I love life. I love life, right? I believe in the program so much that I jumped at the opportunity to become a trainer. She is one of our trainers in our programs. She has watched students start with $0 and steadily build profitable and lasting online businesses. There are no barriers to entry, regardless of your age or educational background. These courses are designed to easily teach you money-making skills that will last a lifetime. Get ready to wake up every day excited to earn doing what you love, right? Randy said, Alicia and her sister have taught me several profitable concepts that still continue to add more income to my bottom line. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Their webinars and courses are invaluable and definitely worth watching and putting into action. You'll be glad that you did. And you're going to be glad that you made this decision. So welcome to Freelancing Genius. I cannot wait to work with you and see you on the inside. Remember, you get the core training, the Freedom Portal, the Facebook group, 15 shockingly easy freelancing gigs, your freelancing website, your 21-day launch plan and success path, the resource room, office hours every week. Woo! Are they required? Of course not. It's optional for you, but come on if you can. Watch the recordings. You get the onboarding call, you get the family pass, and you get to be in a community with people doing BYOB, building their online business and being their own boss. Welcome to Freelancing Genius. Welcome to the best part of your life. Welcome to opportunities that you never thought were possible for yourself. But guess what? Today they are. Remember, all it takes is just a little bit of courage, right? All you need is to say, you know what? I can do this. I got this. You got this. I promise you. I usually have this on my table to remind myself. You got this. Is that showing up backwards? I don't know. You got this. You got this. This is something that you can do. This is something your family will thank you for jumping into. This is something you will thank yourself for jumping into. Look, I got to run and you got to run and get in right now. So go ahead and click the link, type in the URL that you see, join the program, pick one of the payment plans or pay in full, go through that, sign up today, and we'll see you on the inside. Are you ready? I know that you are. This is so exciting for me. I love getting in new students because, you know, when I told you about dropping out of college, the PhD program, I really wanted to be a professor. I love teaching, but financially it didn't make sense for me being a professor. But now I like to look at myself as a professor of internet business, professor of online entrepreneurship, and you are my students. You're my grad students. So I'll help you from start to finish as your teacher, right? It helps me to fulfill such a mission of helping other people. And I'm so excited to work with you and to help you. So hurry up, jump in, get on in. It's time for you to go. And you know what? As I'd like to say to you, this is something that you might have been thinking about for a really long time and researching how to get it done, but you can do this. I promise you, you can do this. This is something that you and your family will forever be in a place where you can say, you know what? I can swipe my card at the store and I don't have to worry about what anything costs. You know what? Do we want to go on vacation next month? We can go. I don't have to ask my boss for permission. Let's go. Pack the kids in the car. We're gone. All right. This is something where you feel proud of the way that you serve other people, because in your business, when people hire you, they need you, right? You're needed, you're valued, you provide value to the marketplace. And in exchange for that value, you get paid. So it's time for you to deliver some amazing value. Let's go. Jump on in to Freelancing Genius. I'll see you on the inside. I'm going to leave this screen up for a few minutes just so that you have the URL as you're checking out and joining Freelancing Genius. Log in right now. Make sure that you got your logins. If you didn't, you can email our help desk at littlesisterssupport.com. That's LYTTLE sisters, SISTERS, plural. There's Alicia and Lorette. We're two sisters. Support.com. Help desk at littlesistersupport.com. Let me know you're on the training and that you didn't get your link or you didn't get your logins, and we'll make sure to take care of you. Or if you need anything else, make sure to email us. So thank you so much for being here today. I look forward to celebrating with you as you change your life, your family's life, your financial future, and you make an impact on this world. Bye for now. See you on the other side. Bye.
All right. Well, Alicia, thank you so much. It was a pleasure hosting you today. Guys, I hope you enjoyed what you saw. I hope you see and understand how valuable this is, how incredible this opportunity is. And if there's anyone who can take you by the hand and walk you through this and help you start making money, it's her. Like, you should really jump into this. You only have a few minutes left. So what we're going to do, we're going to keep this running for a few more minutes so you guys can post in the chat if you're wanting to join but your credit card isn't going through or something like that. But in a few minutes, we're going to shut it down, and you better act before that. So I'm already getting messages thanking me here, as you can hear in the background. So Alicia, thank you so much. You've been great. And guys, hope you enjoyed this. I did, and I'll catch you on the next one.